Welcome to race 14 on the second day of the national hunt. 4 mile 2 furlong maiden, class 4 for 4-year-olds plus. Full field. Dressing room for Ben Bonici. Kerosene for Paul Rhodes. Capsulane for Vinnie Gerard. Derasart for Obi-Wan. And Vroom Vroom Mag apparently stays longer than the in-laws, and they're racing. Good start, as always. And they're just stretched across the track up here. It's hard to find a leader as they run on down. 21 jumps, and they come along to the first, and up and over they go. We've got dressing room, Karshan and Derasat out in front. Line of 3, then a couple of links away. We have Dynamite from Pom Taipei from Scott Lane and Kerosene, who should be the favourite for the race, from Uncle Derbit, Beggar's Banquet, Ukraine, Capsulane, then Clodan and Dabawi Sound. Wolfman, Bad to the Core, Vroom Vroom Mag and Clodhopper is last. They move on down to the second fence. And we have dressing room in front with Karshan. They're running together. Just in behind them on the fence is Darsan as they go over the second, and they all seem to be over well. Dabawi Sound hit that one fairly hard, but it's still up and running. So move on to the third fence and at the 30 furlong. And it's dressing room out in front. Over they go. About a head clear. Oh, Wolfman's lost the rider. Wolfman's dropped the rider at the third, and it's dressing room just in front of Karshan from Derasat, a length and a half away in third. Couple of links then to Dynamite and Pom Taipei from Kerosene. Then we've got Uncle Dermot, Scott Lane, Beggar's Banquet, Clodan from Ukraine, then Capsulane from Dabawi Sound, then Bad to the Core, Vroom Vroom Mag and Clodhopper is last. Making the way to the fourth, and they come to it, and up and over they all go, and they were all over it safely. And dressing room still just with the head in front from Karshan on the rails. Then a length and a half away to Derasat. Then another length to Pom Taipei and Dynamite. Then we've got Scott Lane as they go over the fifth, and up and over they go, and they all seem over it safely. Then we've got Uncle Dermot, Dabawi Sound, Ukraine, Bad to the Core, Beggar's Banquet, Capsulane, Vroom Vroom Mag, Clodhopper and Clodan. As they run along, they just take that small left-hander and into another straight. And we've got dressing room in front by about a half to Karshan. We've got Derasat, third, 2 wide out, then back on the rails. They come to the sixth, and over they go, and they're all jumping fine. Then we've got Dynamite in fourth placing from Pom Taipei from Scott Lane, Kerosene, Dabawi Sound, then Uncle Derbit, then Ukraine from Bad to the Core, Beggar's Banquet, Capsulane, Clodhopper and Clodan, and Vroom Vroom Mag as they go over the seventh. And this field is starting to spread out, and there's probably about 15 lengths first to last. And it's dressing room now pulling clear, and is out by about 2 now to Derasat and Karshan and Dynamite running together. Just in behind them, Pom Taipei from Scott's Lane. Then we've got the Bowie Sound, Kerosene. Then Bad to the Core, Uncle Dermot, Ukraine from Beggar's Banquet, Clodhopper, Capsulane from Clodan and Vroom Vroom Mag as they come to the eighth, and up and over they go. And all horses seem to be jumping comfortably. And it's dressing room still in front by a length and a quarter to Dynamite and Derasat. Karshan, then Pom Taipei, Scott Lane, Bad to the Core as they go over the next, and up and over they go. And it's still dressing room, Dynamite, Derasat, Karshan, Pom Taipei, Scott Lane. Then we've got the Bowie Sound from Bad to the Core, Kerosene just biding its time from Uncle Dermot, Ukraine, Beggar's Banquet, Clodhopper, Capsulane, Clodan and Vroom Vroom Mag. Run on down to the 18.5 furlong. And still no real change to the order. Dynamite now moves up on the outside of dressing room. Then we've got Dersart from Karshan, as they go over the 10th. And oh, there's one down. Uncle Dermot's down, crashed heavily. And it's Dynamite now taking the lead from dressing room. Then we've got Dursart from Karshan, Pom Tepe from Scott Lane to Bowie Sound, bow to the core as they come to the 11th. Up and over they go. And this field is really stringing out. And then we've got the Bowie Sound from Kerosene, who would want to get a wriggle on. From Ukraine, Beggar's Banquet, Clodhopper, Clodan, Capsulane and Vroom Vroom Mag, and these tail enders will need to get moving. 15 furlongs to go. And it's dressing room, still in front from Dynamite on his outside. Then we've got Karshan and Dursart as they go over the 12th. And they've all jumped it fine. Then we've got Scott Lane from Kerosene, Bad to the Core, the Bowie Sound, Ukraine, Beggar's Banquet, Clodhopper, Clodan, Capsulane, and on Vroom Vroom Mag has been pulled up. So they go over the 13th. And over they go. And dressing room. And Dynamite sharing the duties. Out by about a length and a half from Dursart. 2 lengths away Karshan. Then Pom Tepe from Taipei from Scott Lane, Kerosene. Then we've got Bad to the Core, to Bowie Sound, Beggar's Banquet, and we've got another one pulled up. Clodan has been pulled up, and out the back Clodhopper and Capsulane. 11.5 furlong and Dynamite and dressing room sharing the lead again over the 14th, and Dynamite just hit a little bit and lost a length on a dressing room. Third is Karshan, then got Dursart from Pom Tepe from Kerosene, is now starting to stalk from Scott Lane as they come over the 15th. And then we got Pom Tepe, Kerosene, Scott Lane to Bowie Sound, then Bad to the Core, Beggar's Banquet, Ukraine, Clodhopper and Capsulane. They run on down now just past the 10 furlong, and its dressing room still in front from Dynamite. Karshan is slowly inching up now with Dursart. Pom Tepe with Kerosene on the south side. Scott Lane on the rail. In behind him is the Bowie Sound. Then Bad to the Core, Beggar's Banquet, Ukraine, Clodhopper and Capsulane as they go over the 16th. We've almost got 3 in line now with Dynamite, dressing room and Karshan, and Capsulane has been pulled up. Then we've got Dursart sitting in behind him. Scott Lane, Kerosene is just giving a little bit of ground there from the Bowie Sound as they go over the 17th. And they're all over it safely from Bad to the Core, Ukraine, Beggar's Banquet, Clodhopper. Coming down to the 6th furlong, 1,200 metres to go, and they're taking the left-hander. Dressing room still in front by about a length and a half from Dynamite. Then we've got Scott Lane, Kerosene, who's now moving into third, now starting to make a claim into this race. Then we've got Pom Tepe from Karshan, Ukraine, as they go over the 18th. And up and over they go from Karshan, Bad to the Core, to Bowie Sound, Dursart, Beggar's Banquet and Clodhopper. At the 4.5 furlong and dressing room, just giving a bit of a hit with a stick is still clear from Kerosene as they go over the 19th, and they're up and over, and the field is starting to bunch again. And it's dressing room in front. Pom Tepe is making a move now with Kerosene. Ukraine is moving through the field with Scott Lane, Karshan starting to drop out to Bowie Sound, then Dynamite, Beggar's Banquet, Bad to the Core. Dursart has dropped right out with Clodhopper. At the 2.5 furlong, and Pom Tepe has taken the lead by a half from Kerosene. Then dressing room, then Ukraine, Scott Lane. Then we've got moving into it to Bowie Sound as they go over the second last. And Pom Tepe is still in the front by about 3/4 to Kerosene, but Kerosene will come on strong. Then they've opened up 2 on Ukraine and dressing room, who I don't think can take any part, as they run on down to the half furlong and over the last. And up and over they go, and Kerosene has poked the nose in front. Kerosene just in front of Pom Tepe as they run on down to the post. Pom Tepe, Kerosene, they hit the line. I think it's Kerosene. We'll wait for the judge's decision. Here's the replay now. This is a very tight finish. Oh, Pom Tai P has got it, unless this is a dead heat. It's a dead heat. Pom Tai P and Kerosene have dead heated for first. For John's Jumpers and Paul Rhodes.